Welcome to another episode of Section 305. I'm here with my crew, my teammates, Kolya Zabler and Anthony
Yo,
Aguirre. I'm Raul Pagan. How's it going, guys?
it's
Hey
going
man,
well.
been busy, busy, busy.
Yep,
Yeah, I can't complain.
all three of us is busy. Like Kolya just got a new job after graduating. Congratulations, man! This dude,
Yeah, thank you.
he's
Big dog.
striving for greatness. We already know that Anthony now is part of Sports Illustrated, which we're really proud of.
I am
And
just
he's
excited
been
that
more.
we finally have college football now. Finally, because it's been boring in the last month. So thank God, we're
And what do
finally
you
I mean,
getting.
you're
guys
just
think?
covering UCF.
Yeah, just UCF. But hey,
It's gonna
man,
be
I
it's gonna be
mean,
a rough year for
Not
them.
not top
Let's
not
just
top
say
25, not top 25.
not top
maybe
25, but
maybe
but
bottom
we'll, we'll
25.
I mean, we'll
They,
see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm actually excited about some of the things that got going on. So
you also covered like UM and Florida
no,
and
I
FIU.
didn't get assigned to those ones. No.
I mean, those are the two
He's
because
not allowed.
Florida is it's top 15. U Miami is top 10. So
No,
that would
listen. I'm not here to say that UCF is gonna take over the college scene in Florida, but
They're gonna
that's
win
just
the
that's just
Big
what I got
12.
assigned, and I'm just excited for the year.
got you, got you. Right now, like this Saturday, I think like the most intrigue game is definitely number one Texas against the reigning champions Ohio State, top three, and that's at 12. That's a
I
too early game. That should have been like a prime time game around 7 o'clock.
Hmm.
I agree. I
I mean,
agree.
there's a prime time game for Saturday that, if I'm not mistaken, top 10, two teams that are top 10, and it's I'm looking here, LSU against Clemson, and LSU, since they got the new head coach through the past two seasons, man, they've been having a rough start. Something similar as like the Bengals, since Joe Burrow, ex LSU player, was drafted there. I mean, always they have to make like a comeback. They start 0 and 2, 1 and 3, 0 and 3, that type of scenario. But
Yeah.
they've had two AFC Championships appearance. They've had a Super Bowl that they could have won if they kept that lead in the fourth quarter. But at the same time, like their offense has always prevailed, especially when they had a bad O line. Remember that 9 sacks that they did to Joe Burrow against the Titans, and they still won? Like that was crazy. And that comeback that they did against the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl. At the same time, like Zach Taylor is actually on the hot seat because when you have finally a franchise quarterback, first time in decades, maybe the best quarterback you've ever had, and then you always got a rough start. Then you have to like battle yourself to try to make it a playoffs. Sometimes you fall short. Sometimes you make it and you actually surpass expectations. It's like right now, depending on what happens this season, I think Zach Taylor is gonna be out because they
Mm.
need. I mean, their offense. We already know what
I
they
don't. I
got.
don't know. I don't know. I mean,
What do you mean?
they kept Marvin Lewis for almost 2 decades, and he was, you
That's
know,
true. That's
I
true.
mean, they're the cheapest organization in the league. Like they don't want to have to hire somebody new. I don't know. The ownership just seems super lazy. So
Yeah.
I think he'll stay
I mean,
until.
defensive side, like they gotta do a better job, man. Like what
No,
we
I
saw in the
know.
what we saw in the preseason, that's probably gonna be the
And they hired
factor.
the Notre Dame guy, their defensive coordinator.
A defensive coordinator, yeah,
Yeah, and Notre
yeah,
Dame
but
is playing UM on Sunday. Remember, another top 10 matchup.
Notre Dame and UM. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not this Sunday. Yeah, it's this
yeah, it
Sunday.
is.
Top six Notre Dame against top 10 U Miami, and Carson Beck, like after that NIL deal and the negotiations that he has with the Hurricanes, like he better ball. Like the offense is still gonna
This is the
be
game to
like
prove it.
this is the game to prove. And so and there's been a lot of distractions, like you know what I'm saying, since he moved to Miami.
No, we we don't
You
need
already
to
know. You
discuss
already
it,
know.
but
You already we don't gotta discuss it, but all of us sports fans, we already know about that. But
Yeah,
yeah, like at the same time, like the reason why I was talking about LSU and the Cincinnati Bengals situation is because Brian Kelly, since he started as a coach, moving from Notre Dame to LSU, like the dude has always a bad start. Literally 0-2, 0-3, 1-3, just like the Cincinnati Bengals. So that's something similar that they have, even though he was not coaching. It was Myler, the coach, when they won that national championship beginning of this decade. But yeah, like both LSU in college football and Cincinnati Bengals in the NFL, they gotta have a big start. Like if not, somebody's gonna be in the hot seat, Kolya, Anthony.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be in the hot seat.
Speaking of NFL, we should start getting into some of these topics.
We got our producer here making the
I'm actually here
making
this
the
time to keep the boys in
making the
check. After a couple of absences,
man. You cannot
I
leave me and Nick
I
Kolya by herself.
I help to structure the shows, the minutes that we should give each topic, and next thing you know, I'm downloading
You
over an
saw.
hour of footage, which is still great, but my goodness.
No, we overdid it. We overdid it. It was actually the longest podcast, 136. Kobe, I mean Bosch, Wade, and LeBron. That was the second number. I had to call it because after seeing like Nick go off on Kolya, it was his time. Well, I had my moment, but it was his time, and I'm like, damn, I'm afraid of Kolya right now because this
Man.
dude like is right next to him. I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, Nick.
I'm still alive, and he's not here. So what does that tell you?
I mean, Nick is
Hey,
excused for today. Nick's excused for today.
our boys enjoying a great Marlins game.
Why aren't you there, Anthony?
Yeah, that's a good question. Aren't you
I
working
called out
today?
because of school, man.
I mean, that's a reason.
I mean, you're here
for it.
now, though.
I'm still a student, guys. I'm still a student. Come on now.
Man, if you got three things going on, like you
Hey,
got
man, I love
two
it,
jobs,
man.
two jobs. Kolya just finished school, so he's
Yeah.
got a little bit more breather. But now he's got two jobs. I got my three jobs. Like all of us are prevailing, and that's why
Oh, yeah.
we
And
want
Anthony's
like
just
our
sitting
audience.
there.
I'm just.
That's why we want our audience to take us serious as we are, because we're committed and we're into the sports and industry. Now let's get to the first topic, since we are part of the TV and radio at the same time. Now this is actually an interesting situation. Anthony Richardson is being benched over who? I'm not even gonna say the name. Whoever wants to say the name, like. I mean, this is
Daniel
crazy.
Jones.
Daniel
Yeah.
Jones.
Danny Dimes.
Danny who?
Danny Dimes.
It's a
Let's go.
fake nickname.
Let's go. Yeah, I know it's a joke. It's just a joke.
No, it's not a joke. That's his nickname.
No, that is a nickname, but my gosh, it's just.
who created that? Like his
The
agent?
people when he was playing for the Giants. So
That's how sad that organization has been since Eli Manning retired. Since they basically won those two Super Bowls. I mean, yeah, couple of lucky plays. I'm gonna say it. I don't know. I'm not talking about a Patriot fan.
a couple
I'm
of lucky
literally saying
seasons there.
lucky seasons. I mean, remember that perfect season that the Patriots had? Come on, man. They were underdogs. Like they had to battle in order to make it to the playoffs. Like they needed that last game win in order to clinch a playoff spot. I'm not gonna go get into it, but yeah, right now the Indianapolis Colts are putting him as a first option. So is this a reason why the Colts are holding Anthony Richardson back? Kolya, the floor is yours.
Are they holding him back? I think no. I think, I mean, you paid Daniel Jones $14 million this year. I know that it was a 1-year contract.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like this was a move that, you're talking about coaches potentially getting fired. I think the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen, could definitely get fired if Richardson were to start the season, in my eyes, and he starts to struggle, and maybe they go like 1-4. Right, so Daniel Jones, at least he's going to be out there and healthy. That's my take on it. Are they holding him back? Look, I understand the reason why, because he's the 4th overall pick a few years ago. but not every quarterback is going to be great, right? Look at Trey Lance, right? Now he's the
Depending on the
third string or
situation.
the
Yeah.
backup for for my Chargers. So
Yeah.
it all depends on the situation and
He played well. He played well in
where
the
they.
preseason.
Yeah, he did. And
Played well.
so I mean, I think he needs a new change of scenery, whether that's a coach or a new team. Something's got to change. So I don't feel like they're holding him back. And they signed Daniel Jones for a reason, right? So you don't give $14 million to somebody and not start him. That's my
Anthony?
take.
I think they are. I'm sorry, but 15 games total is not much of a sample size in my opinion to justify this. I know there's
He
been
only played
questions.
15 games in college.
No, I'm talking about 15 games in his career right now. With,
No, I
like,
know, but I'm saying he played less than 15 games
Yeah.
in college.
It was Florida.
yeah. Well, I don't. You know me. I'm not. I'm still tapping into college stuff. You know me, guys. But like, I just don't think this is. I don't think they have enough. Like in terms of to justify this. To be honest, I get it. You pay Daniel 14 million, but I don't know if because is obviously not going to be here long term. If anything, by next year he's going to look for another job elsewhere.
Well, who's to
This
say that
guy,
Anthony Richardson's going to stick around?
I mean, he has more potential still. Like, okay, his rookie year he got injured.
That's true. That's true.
He missed a ton of games. So yeah, and then last season obviously wasn't the best, but that was his first full year. So it's like there's still so much to be learned, so much to climb.
And he can learn behind a vet in Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and
So
yeah, no,
then-
and that okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
He can, I mean, he's a vet.
Like okay, to like
Hey,
You
man,
don't want-
Daniel
you
Jones
don't-
can win
you
you
don't
games.
exactly
That's how
want
you
to
really.
learn
That's how
every-
you really gonna start this program. Oh,
It's
nah,
one
man.
okay,
This is-
Kolya,
this
it's
is
one
my
thing.
bad.
I don't
for-
get what's
for, like,
funny.
No,
It's one thing.
You don't get
it's
what's funny.
No,
You don't really get what's funny.
Daniel
Alright.
Jones can win games.
He what?
He can
Oh,
win
God.
games.
Here.
I'm not saying he's going to win a lot of games, but he can win games. More than Anthony Richardson.
Anthony continue. More Anthony
It's
continue.
it's one thing to learn from Joe Flacco. It's another to learn from Daniel Jones. I'll just say that.
That's
But
a big.
I think I just don't think I do not believe. Okay, first of all, the Colts are not exactly a threat to get to the playoffs. So
They're
they
not
should
going to the playoffs.
no. So the focus should be developing Richardson, but he can't develop if he's not on the field. So this is holding him back, and they're not going to see much progression
But
from
like I
him just on
said,
the sideline.
it's because they want to save their jobs. They have to start Daniel Jones.
But okay, that raises my question
So
in terms
is
of
that
what,
like an
what-
insurance
so-
policy? That's what you're saying. That's an insurance policy.
Yeah, like if they didn't start him and then they started Richardson and he was terrible, they would have gotten fired. They want to save their jobs, so they said, okay, we'll start Daniel Jones.
I mean,
So this-
remember
this-
the reason why he's starting is because Anthony Richardson just got injured in the first game of the preseason.
I still think if he was healthy, I still think Daniel Jones would have started. Because again, you don't pay $14 million for a backup.
This is my question only. This is my question only. What is the goal for the Colts this
You
season?
try
knows? Who knows?
bro. Obviously, make Super Bowl appearances at least,
Well,
and try to
that's
find
not
like the
gonna,
new.
that's not
Try
realistic.
to
This is not
try
the
to
old
find the
days of
new.
Eli-
Try to find the new
of-
Peyton Manning. Try to find the new Andrew Luck, something like that. Like, I mean,
They can't find. They're not gonna find that with Daniel Jones on the field. So
I agree with you. I agree with you.
No, I know.
They're not
I'm
gonna
just
find it
saying.
with
I'm just
Anthony
saying. This
Richardson
is the poor management on whoever is making the decisions, whether it's the coach or the organization, front offices, or even the owners. Like whoever's making this decision behind the scenes, this is not the way to manage it, especially in terms of a long-term vision. Because Daniel Jones is not going to get you anywhere far. So it's like, so what are we doing? That's the main thing. This is poor management, and that's why I believe that this is holding Richardson back.
I don't think they're holding him back. It's just that he cannot be 100% healthy ever. Like, beginning of his career, he's always been injured. He got injured his first year after having like an interesting start, like not impactful, but like decent. And then last year he was injured as well. And now he gets injured in the preseason. That's the reason why they are electing Daniel Jones, because they got no more options. What are they going to do? And then it's funny how Kolya says, like, he's going to learn from a veteran like Daniel Jones. I think the only big season he's ever had was Saquon Barkley's last year with the team. He took pressure off from him, staying a little bit more healthy than ever, running the ball more. And Brian Daboll actually did a good job trying to like develop him. But then he got exposed last season when Barkley went to the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of people criticize Brian Daboll like after last year. What did the Giants have last year? Give me their first option. Because even the tight end, Darren Waller, a rookie wide receiver.
Yeah, and he had a great rookie
and Daniel
season.
Jones throwing the ball to him. Are you serious?
Did he or did he not have a great rookie season? Malik Neighbors had a great rookie season.
I mean, he basically had to create, how do you say? He had to improvise in some plays because some of those plays were not apart from the offensive coordinator from the Giants. Like, there were some times that he literally had to do too much in order to execute those type of plays. Have you seen those throws from Daniel Jones? Those were not accurate throws.
Richardson's not that accurate either, I will say.
I mean, he's more of a runner. I understand. He understand that. He's more of a runner. I completely agree with you.
But then when he tries to run, he gets hurt. So then, like...
Yeah, I know that's the problem, but...
Yeah. That's the price that comes with it.
I mean, all right, guys. When you see that Anthony Richardson is being benched, all right, there's two things from it. He gets injured too much, which is actually short-term, very dangerous for his career. And then, if you are benched over Daniel Jones, now press the panic button. Because that literally...
Who needs to press the panic button? The Colts or Anthony Richardson?
No, Anthony Richardson.
Oh, okay.
He literally needs to press the panic button because Daniel Jones, like, if you seen him through his career, Daniel Jones has had certain pieces, not big other than Saquon Barkley, but at the same time, he had so much expectations throughout his career. And he's got 70 touchdowns and 47 interceptions. That's too much. And last year, he had 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions before getting injured. Like, he had 2 and 6 the year before.
Yeah.
So what are you getting? What are you getting from him with the Indianapolis Colts? Where right now the most valuable player is Jonathan Taylor. That's basically Taylor is gonna do like Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
He's gonna save his ass. They're gonna depend more in the run than in throwing. And Shane Steichen, he's a good offensive coordinator. Look what he did the year that they should have won the Super Bowl. It was that defense that basically was disappointing. Because to allow all those 38 points against the Chiefs, a team that had their struggles offensively, like Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, that's why they get credit. Because they find ways to win. But that Eagles defense that was ranked top 3, the year that they lost against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, they allowed 38 points. I thought that Jalen Hurts was going to win Super Bowl MVP. First time in NFL history, a player that wins that award and not winning a championship. Something that we saw from Jerry West in the NBA when he won that MVP but lost the championship. Like Shane Steichen, he's an amazing offensive coordinator. Now as a second year as a coach, like, man, he's not going to be in the hot seat because I would be surprised.
No, I think he is in the hot seat.
They don't got that much talent to basically blame him if they don't produce.
He's going to be a scapegoat.
He's got Jones
as he's 500 as a head coach. Like, he's 17-17 in 2 seasons. I think if they have a bad season this year, I think he's gone. All
right, so Kolya, when he became coach, did the Colts have that roster, both sides, that you would say they make it to the playoffs?
He knew what he was getting into when he took the job.
I
You
mean,
wouldn't have taken the job if you didn't know what he was getting into.
you've seen so many offensive or defensive coordinators taking a job knowing that the team that they're gonna be trying to direct to a better outcome, a better road. Like right now, they don't got that expectations. Like they just got expectations to be like in the mixture to make it to the playoffs or basically have a better season. Like Dan Quinn with the Washington Commanders. Like what they're expecting from Ben Johnson with the Chicago Bears this season, especially with Caleb Williams. But when this situation happens, when offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, they have a big impact on the team's success, either they win or not the Super Bowl. Like they don't have those type of expectations to make it to the Super Bowl. They just their job is to put them in a better situation and then make them become like a possibly threat or a contending team in like a short term 2 to 3 years. That's the reality.
Let me ask you this: are they going to be better than the Texans this year?
Hell to the no.
No.
Are they going to
Hell
be
to
better
the no.
than the Jaguars this year?
Hell to the no.
Jaguars, no.
Exactly.
No.
So you finish third in your division, you win maybe 6 or 7 games, you're going to get fired. That's just how it is.
But man, when you got so little on your roster,
It
Yeah,
doesn't
but also-
matter.
how is that your fault?
But
How is
also,
that your problem?
Raul, like as sports fans, we've seen coaches get fired for less.
I mean, when
So,
the Browns,
like,
when the Browns
most of the time,
game,
Most of them are being unfair.
no, exactly. That's the thing. Like that is like everyone in sports, no matter what sport it is, everyone knows that these type of jobs are the most unstable. The most. You're never guaranteed another year, no matter what contract you're under. Like just look at like with the Knicks and Tom Thibodeau.
unless you win a championship,
Exactly. A championship can fix a lot.
Yeah.
But like let's say like look at Tom Thibodeau. He helped the Knicks get to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years, and he's out the door. And you could argue that was unfair, despite the bit of like behind the scenes noise about players maybe not seeing eye to eye completely with Tibbs. Either way, you still had a great season. So or like you mentioned before, Mike Brown with Sacramento, first playoff appearance in almost 20 years, and 2 years later he gets fired, even though the roster was complete ass.
Monty
Obviously,
Williams brings the Suns to the
Monty
finals.
Williams, he
gets
just
2
delivered a
years
championship. Frank Vogel with the Lakers, like it's all over the sport.
Mike Malone with the Nuggets.
Yeah, we've seen coaches get fired for less. So even though this might not be completely on him, like because of course again lack of talent on the Colts, he's not. They're never coaches are.
Like
never
I said, he knew what he was getting into when he took the job. So, and it's not like a college program where you could just like rebuild immediately. That's not on him, right? That's on the GM. It's the GM's job to build the team properly. But he's just going to be the scapegoat, and he's going to get fired if they have a bad season. So that's my take on that.
So that obviously, like the most secure job is basically the front
Andy
office.
Reid.
The front office.
Andy Reid, yeah.
Andy Reid is like one of the only safest like coaching.
But right now, like general manager from the Colts, Chris Ballard, he's done his moves. But still, he hasn't built a team that. All right, so
I think he should go too because
since
you haven't found your franchise guy since Andrew Luck, and Richardson's clearly not the guy.
Facts. I mean, he was supposed to be the guy.
Yeah. So yeah.
But it's not been mostly of his talent. It's been more of him not being 100% healthy. That's actually
they had a good offensive line. I mean, Quentin Nelson is one of the best at what he does. So
just look at just to be local, just look at the Dolphins. Like if they have another bad season, Mike McDaniels is likely out, but Chris Breyer is probably going to stay. Yeah, he's probably going to stay, exactly. And of course that's going to piss off guys like Nick, who is not here right now.
And any Dolphins fan.
Exactly, but that is literally how it is in sports. The coach is the easiest. The coach will be the first to be out the door before players, before GMs. So it's just what it is in sports.
Let him enjoy today's Marlins game before he gets a.
He has to go through the pain and misery of the NFL season.
But guys, Anthony Richardson, short term, 2 seasons being out mostly by injuries. He's got 11 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns. Like he can
No, I mean,
reinvent
he's got
himself.
crazy
Like
upside,
if
and he's
he's
young.
healthy, he can reinvent himself. He can do big things in the league.
I heard someone say this.
That's why
I
I said he
forgot
needs
who
to
it
go to another
was.
team.
And if he's got a little bit more better pieces as well. Like right now, who's the most valuable player? Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
In terms of like weapons, yeah, it's
Like
Jonathan
who
Taylor.
is his first option as a wide receiver?
Probably Michael Pittman, but I
The
mean,
Bible Pittman Jr. Like, come on, man. Like right now, that's not
I
like
heard someone say this. I forgot who it was, but it's like, you know what you're gonna get out of. You know what you're going to get out of Daniel Jones because he's been in the league for a while now. You know exactly what you're going to get. With Jones,
exactly.
with Richardson, you do not exactly know. You have somewhat, but you don't have the full picture just yet.
So what I'm trying to say is like, is him being held back? I mean, he's doing that to himself by being injured. It's not about talent wise. It's about not being healthy, in my opinion.
I just
Like
don't. I just don't. I just don't.
I think it's a mix of both.
The Colts have no other option. Like, man,
Yeah.
you just got injured in the
Yeah, but
first game of the
he
preseason.
He wasn't
Like,
ruled out
what
for
do you
week
want
one.
us to do? What do you want us to do?
No, yeah, but he wasn't ruled out of week one though.
I mean, the Colts.
Bro,
I'm not
it's
gonna say that they're like the
impossible.
Browns.
It's impossible Daniel Jones outbeat him in training
Yeah,
camp.
no.
Or
There's
it's impossible.
just no way. There's just no
There's just no
way.
way.
Like, come on. So
There's probably something a little bit more behind the curtain that we're not seeing.
probably.
Like I said, though, I mean, he got paid $14 million. There's a reason that you pay him that much money, and it's because he knew that he was going to start. That's why he decided to go there.
And that's a waste on management right there.
That's exactly. That's on the GM.
Yeah.
And then the coach is going to be at fault for it.
Just to end this segment, like literally, you gotta worry about your future career. I mean, we've seen players like Sam Darnold. He reinvented himself. We've seen Baker
On
Mayfield.
a new team.
He's on a new team.
Geno Smith kind of reinvented.
Geno Smith. Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. All three of those quarterbacks have reinvented themselves. So we cannot quit on somebody that fast. But
like I said, though, he needs to go to a new situation.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like
Hey, Pittsburgh. If I'm Pittsburgh, like, what can I get for Anthony Richardson?
I was looking. I'd be intrigued. I'd be intrigued on that one. I'd be intrigued.
That's actually not that bad, especially like with Jalen Warren as a running back. Like at the same time, he could take a little pressure.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. That's like average is only for 1 year, so depending on the outcome, like Anthony Richardson could actually be a big piece.
And you know the Steelers are going to be good. Like, so they're not going to have a super high draft pick. So you might as well,
I'm always gonna depend on the defense more than the offense. Even though Rodgers is there, he's gotta prove all of us that he's still the man. That he's like the most skillful quarterback, not the best, but the most skillful quarterback, and he's a magician. Like you already know what he's capable of. It's just that the first 2 years with the Jets, like he got injured. Then the second year, they had so many baggage. They had so many problems.
He was good at the end of last year, but the beginning was rough.
It's very rough for him. So,
yeah.
So just depending on what happens this season, like that's a good take, Kolya. Anthony Richardson will be very interesting with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So just to end with this segment,
this is probably our most common segment at all.
All I'm trying to say is that you should definitely, as a player, be worried if Daniel Jones is taking your spot. I'm sorry, guys. It is what it is. That's the reality. When you see this guy right now in the mix of basically being a starter after what I just told you guys, the stats that he have, this is the same guy that sacked himself. You remember that run that he had?
I did. Hey, but I mean,
he
that
sacked
was a great
himself.
80-yard run.
Oh my God,
What's
That was a
man!
funny,
great run.
I
Like,
just
It just wasn't
that video came
executed.
How
across
did
my
you
For You page
stumble?
before we started recording. So
How did
yeah.
you stumble yourself? Like, you're right there to make a crazy, amazing touchdown. Like, one of the biggest highlights a quarterback is gonna have
Oh man.
in years, and you tackled your own self. Like, that says
In
everything
some ways,
about
though,
Daniel
it has
Jones.
become a highlight because
Non-top tape,
because
not top play. Yeah, of course.
yeah,
For decades, literally.
it's a
Like,
highlight of
and
what not to do.
and guys, like the let's just say the best season that he had was because Saquon Barkley was healthy. He was helping him out. Brian Dable, first year as a head coach, he actually developed him better. But once Saquon Barkley left, he got exposed. The dude got cut before the season ended from the Giants. Like, that says it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Also, also like that contract was crazy too.
Yeah,
so
no, I mean,
that's probably why they cut him.
and so you give him that money, and not Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that was wild.
Again,
And
though,
the
it's on the
and the
GM.
hard knock
That's it.
series behind it. Oh my gosh.
Let's,
I think
let's,
we're at a good time to move over.
let's go through our second and last segment. So we're gonna be doing basically like our predictions for the playoffs and awards at the same time. So since, if I'm not mistaken, Anthony, I gave you the first on the segment. Let's give it to Kolya. And
No. You gave me
Other
the
way
first
around.
Oh, you gave it to you? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so Anthony, the floor,
So-
the floor is yours. I don't know if
So
you want to
we're
do
doing
playoffs
playoffs
and
first,
award. All right, let's do playoffs all three.
Let's start AFC. Let's start AFC.
Yeah, I was gonna
first.
start with the
Okay.
AFC.
Yeah.
All right.
So I got the Bills getting the bye.
So number one.
Yeah, I mean
Number one.
they're
okay.
they're not in a strong division, and I mean come
I
on,
mean,
Josh Allen.
I can understand that they will win the division again.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be, if
Are
I
they
was
going to
thinking,
be
it's gonna
better
be like
than the Ravens though?
I think so.
Okay.
I just like I know it's kind of a neck
Continue.
and neck. I went back and forth on it, but I just think Josh Allen is gonna really take this team to another level.
Another
again.
well,
the recent MVP. The recent MVP.
Yeah, so I'm gonna safely bet on the Bills on the bye. So do I do the
Okay.
my whole picture or
I mean, every single division from the AFC.
Okay. All right? So then I got Baltimore as the second. I got Baltimore then as
All right,
number
so
two.
All right, so obviously they're winning the division if they're
Yes.
healthy, and you put them as like a second seed.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Then I got the Chiefs because
Okay.
Interesting.
they're just gonna find a way to be there. They're always gonna find a way. The league,
They win their division,
yeah.
and they're gonna
And
be a third seed.
then okay, this is where I'm kind of getting it.
The South. So you got the
Yeah.
Texans, the Colts.
So you got the
Jaguars,
Bills
or the
first
Titans.
seed. You got the Bills first seed, and 6 straight years winning the division.
Yes.
All right.
You know what? This might be hot. I'm not so sure, but I think the Broncos can take 4.
No, they would have to be
No,
the
that-
5.
Oh,
that-
my bad.
Between
So
4.
wait. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because
Wait,
remember,
what's the
it's
other teams?
they
in the
gotta
last
change
division
that.
again?
They gotta change that scenario. But yeah, it's like the
It's the-
teams that win
it's
the
the-
division
yeah.
is 4, and then like the second seed in each division or the third seed, that's where they get like the last playoff spot. I know it's stupid. It's stupid.
So
For me,
your
it's
options
stupid.
are
For
the
him, it doesn't make
Texans,
sense. It's stupid.
the
for me,
Colts,
but
the Jaguars, or the Titans.
in the
Give me
South.
okay. Oh, okay. So I'll switch to the Texans.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But
5
then you have
to
the
7.
Broncos at 5.
Yeah, I'll have Broncos at 5, and then there's 2 more, right? 2 more spots.
Yeah. Yep.
And then division doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
No, after that, four
You
teams
could pick all 4 teams in the same division if you want.
Nah. I'm gonna then for 6. Yeah, 6. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. 7. Because I think
That's a crazy take. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Bengals. That's a 6
Bengals
seed.
and Bengals at 6, and then for the last one, I'm gonna go Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah.
So that's 3 teams in the West, 1 team in the South, 2 teams in the North, and 1 team in the East.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Kolya.
What can you explain why you picked the Bengals real quick?
Yeah.
I just think that offense you can't put it away, but the defense is what's going to obviously hurt them a lot. But I just think because obviously the main issue with Joe Burrow is really only the injuries. He's missed a lot of time, but the fact that he has not had any injuries in training camp or preseason, I think it's a good sign to have a better start because that's been their issue. They always have a bad start to the year. So I think this time they'll
You
actually
know why?
have.
Because they can't defend anybody.
They can't defend nothing.
No,
They
but I
cannot-
just think. Well, they got Henderson
They
back.
cannot
They
defend
just got
They just
Stubble.
re-signed Henderson,
they
but
just got.
one
Yeah,
guy
they
isn't going to change your.
No, I know, but the fact that you keep him gives you a slightly better chance compared to not having
Yeah,
him.
that's true.
All right, so that's in the AFC. Do you want to continue with the NFC and then pass
No,
it to
no,
I
no,
think-
Kolya?
no.
I
I
think
feel like
we
I
do
feel like
know-
we should do. I
Okay,
feel like we should all do
your
AFC.
turn. Your turn. Your turn.
Yeah. All right. Number one, I'll say the Baltimore Ravens.
Mm.
Because I mean,
They
I will
they
get
got a lot
into
to
the
prove.
MVP later, but
They got a lot of proof. Like
I'll get into the MVP later. But
Gotcha.
let's just say it's probably going to be Lamar Jackson. All right, so the Ravens are my number one. I have the Bills 2, just because I think I mean they're going to win the division. The Chiefs, I think it's a little bit tougher with the Chiefs, who would be my 3.
I feel like the Broncos and the Chargers can charge.
I know it's close. It's close, and I think the
they can throw
Chargers
them.
are right there on them. But I think the Rashawn Slater injury is ultimately the deal breaker as to us not winning the division. So I'm gonna say the Chiefs are the number 3, and then
as a fan.
And then I'm gonna be a little bit let's get crazy here. I'm gonna say the Jaguars will finish as the 4 seed and win the division. The first year with Liam Cohen, I think they win the division.
You wanna unpack on that, Raul, first?
I mean, like the Jaguars, they got a new head coach, which
New head coach, of course, Travis Hunter.
It's got to be on Trevor though. The thing is,
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
We'll see if he's a two-way player in the league. It's definitely different in the professional. Like we've seen across like different platforms and TV, radio channels. Like people talking about should he play both ways. Like most have voted for wide receiver. Others have actually voted for cornerback. Like
I think
it's not the same.
I think he'll mostly be receiver.
Wide receiver. I agree with the same thing. I think he's gonna be more a wide receiver. But maybe they'll give him some snaps as a cornerback.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's different. It's a different level in the professional than the collegiate.
I think it's got to be though on Trevor Lawrence. I think he needs to play well, and Liam Cohen has had a great track record. With Baker. I mean, Baker Mayfield had a great year last year. So, if you're paying Trevor Lawrence,
he's actually had 2 great years with the Buccaneers.
55 million, for Trevor Lawrence. I think if you have to pay him that much money,
255 years, right?
Yeah, something like that. So if you're paying him that much money, you had to get him the guy that's coaching. A guy who revived his career, and I think Trevor Lawrence can revive his career because he's not had a great career so far, except for the first couple of years. But those last 2 years,
his second season, like when they made that comeback against the Chargers, like 4 interceptions.
Don't remind me.
And 4 touchdowns. Sorry. I swear to God, it was not on purpose. I forgot.
No, I know what you're saying.
I just try to back him up in that situation. But yeah,
I know what you're trying to say.
Because they could have actually been the Chiefs if they didn't make so many turnovers. They actually could have played the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. After that, they basically like regressed afterwards.
I mean, look, the Jags have made the playoffs with Blake Bortles as their quarterback. So
I think AFC Championship against the Patriots.
And they almost won that game. So
yeah,
I think
that was crazy. That was actually crazy.
They made some good additions.
What was your last 3, Kolya?
Yeah.
My last three are the Chargers, obviously.
I mean, I'm not laughing because I'm opposed to it. Actually, the Chargers supposed to
Yeah.
be. I mean, I'm the one that just said that they actually could dethrone the Chiefs in the West.
Yeah, but again, I said it's
Their
because
defense is gonna be even better, even though they lost Joey Bosa. Like I still with Jim Harbaugh, I still believe in him. Like having that defense.
I worry about our corners, though. That's the issue.
Yeah, like the back
Yeah,
of the field, the back of the
I'm
field.
gonna put the Steelers in the playoffs. I think the Steelers get in over the Bengals, and my final team is going to be. It's close. I think it's close between a couple of teams here.
Who you going back and forth on?
I'm going back and forth on the Broncos and Raul's
They
team,
finished.
the Patriots.
They finished 3-0 in the preseason.
I'm thinking
Three teams that finished 3-0: Ravens, Browns, and Broncos.
I'm thinking about putting the Broncos.
I'll
but
give
I'm
it to the
also thinking
Broncos.
I'm thinking about the Patriots as well because I think that they're going to be really good. And they spent a bunch of money.
I appreciate that, but like if you told me to decide between the Patriots and Broncos, I'm definitely going with the Broncos.
I'll lean Denver because I like what they also added Hufanga and
yep.
and
The defense is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, the defense is gonna be crazy. So
and Bo Nix proved that, you know what I'm saying, with little pieces around him, like
and we'll see. I mean Stroud didn't have a great second year, so we'll see what happens with Bo Nix. But I trust that defense enough.
I'm gonna elaborate the most quick as possible since we got like 14 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, Anthony.
Well, we're good on timing. Yeah,
we're good on timing. Go on for longer.
Yeah, we can go on. We can go on a little further because this is obviously a very more elaborate topic. So
all right. So I got the Ravens number 1. I'm gonna agree with Kolya. Like, I mean, guys, Lamar Jackson, playoff stats. Like the last 2 seasons, he's been better. We're not gonna say he's been the reason why they lose, but at the same time, he's also like not the person that has done enough for them to win. Let's just go with that. And then you got Derrick Henry. You just signed DeAndre Hopkins. Like I know he's past his prime, but he's still somebody like Odell did with the Rams. Like just be somebody that can produce, contribute in some ways offensively, like help your team out. If he wouldn't got injured in that Super Bowl, I think Odell would have won the MVP. Like he had an amazing start. He had an amazing start in the second quarter. That's why he got injured. They gave it to Cooper Kupp, obviously, because, you know what I'm saying, Triple Crown, dude. And since Odell wasn't available for the rest of the game, that he's the one that they had to rely on him. But, like, when you see those type of wide receiver veterans, like AJ Brown, Antonio Brown with the Buccaneers, when they won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, he was actually producing a couple of yards. Like, he was, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying DeAndre Hopkins is going to be...
Like, I feel like, because this is his last shot.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me? Like, this is the last shot.
It definitely is.
He was with the Chiefs, and he wasn't the reason why they lost, but at the same time, he wasn't a reason why they produced offensively. Mm-hmm. So, like, with the Ravens, like, they got a good O-line. He's a big factor or piece that they can have since, like, they're going to rely on Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on the run. Like, I feel like there's so many individuals on the line if the Ravens actually don't make it to the Super Bowl. Like, and maybe, I don't think so, but I think John Harbaugh could be in the hot seat if they don't make it to the Super Bowl. Like, I know he's, like, the most important face of the franchise is between him and Lamar Jackson. But, guys, like, the patience is going to run out. Like, the dude is a Super Bowl champion. And remember when they had that big lead against the 49ers, against his brother? And they were this close to losing that game. Like, at the same time, like, that defense, which was top 5, top 3 that with Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, like
With the elite quarterback play of Joe
and
Flacco.
Joe Flacco, like he was a decent quarterback for them. Like he was not the reason why they made it to the Super Bowl. It was about that defense. And so like John Harbaugh can also be a individual, somebody that they can say like, all right, yeah, he's a good coach, but the reason why they won was because of their offense that actually had an impactful game in the Super Bowl, and at the same time before that, the defense that did an outstanding job. But he's more of an offensive mindset, and so when you have 2 seasons that Lamar, Derrick Henry, other Say Flowers, other pieces, Mark Andrews. Like you got the talent to make it to the Super Bowl, and when you fell short against the Chiefs, which was the offense that basically disappointed, and then you go against the Bills, which basically was like the MVP showdown. Whoever wins, obviously this is a regular season award, but I feel like sometimes they make an exception of like, all right, whatever happens here, this is the guy that's gonna make the MVP. And who won it? Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. You guys are telling me that they were supposed to be the ones that they eliminated the Ravens in the playoffs? No, it was mostly the Chiefs who has been their kryptonite. Basically,
Yeah.
not only to them, to the Bills and other teams in the AFC, but guys, like when are we seeing the Ravens make it to the Super Bowl? So there's a lot of
No comment.
money and players on the line, so they got the number 1 spot. Since I elaborated a lot on Baltimore, I'll make this quick. All right, so I got 2nd seed. The man, I'm sorry, guys, but until I
You're going
see
with the Chiefs.
somebody, I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm sorry,
That's
guys.
fair.
Like until
That's a good one.
until
That's a good one.
like the only team that has dethroned them has been on the Super Bowl. Buccaneers and the Eagles. One time, the Bengals, and they were supposed to win. They just basically in the second half disappeared, both offense and defensively. But they weren't supposed to lose that game. They had a big lead, 24-3. They they were up 24-3 when they lost to the Bengals, and the Bengals played the Rams in the Super Bowl. It was supposed to be the Chiefs. Now they've been dominated both times by a NFC team. Eagles, Buccaneers, both won a championship. But until I see somebody dethrone them, like I gotta have them as a 2nd seed. 3rd seed, I gotta have the Buffalo Bills. Definitely the Buffalo Bills. I think they're gonna be even better and more scarier next season. Also, a lot of individuals on the line, depending on what happens. And then obviously, I got to pick somebody in the South. Texans. All right, last 3 teams. So I'm afraid of the Bengals start because their defense is horrible. They're going to rely too much on the offense. Man, like, this is a now or never for Aaron Rodgers. And with that elite defense, I got to have the Pittsburgh Steelers right there battling with the Ravens for the division. So I got to have them top 5. Then I'm going to have 2 teams in the West, Broncos, Chargers. Those are my top 7.
We're like in similar. We're in similar realms here. Similar realms.
We're all pretty much
Obviously,
have similar teams.
obviously, a factor is that the most valuable players stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because that could change the trajectory, the scenery, and the outcome of like whatever we see after the second half of this new season. All right, so NFC. All right, so we started with you again.
All right.
Kolya. I mean, Anthony.
Yeah, I'll kick things off. Pretty simple.
It's okay.
Pretty simple. No, listen, we've been running all day, so we're not even gonna give
a long
any.
day, man. I've had a long day, man.
Yeah. So for
We're still here.
number one is simple. Philadelphia Eagles, reigning champions. They just always find the way. Maybe we'll see Jalen Hurts throw the ball a little bit more. Of course, Saquon Barkley's still gonna do his thing. So they are the team to beat. So I think it's safe to say that.
At the same time, like Kellen Moore is not the offensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken, for that team.
Yeah, that's true.
Kellen Moore's not there anymore, so I mean, you've
I mean,
seen
Jalen Hurts is
when
still a
Shea
good, is still a good quarterback.
when Shea Steichen switched to the Colts, you saw how that offense, like the games that they won at the beginning of the 2023 season, they were close games and they had to make a big comeback. Then you saw them basically like from like regressed all the way and then losing in the first round against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, and Kellen Moore, like he was an amazing offensive coordinator for the Cowboys. That's why they had like that big success. They just
Yeah.
disappointed. They basically just disappeared in the playoffs. But Kellen Moore, like right now, he's a head coach for the Saints. And I don't got expectations by New Orleans, but yeah, like you already know, Anthony, like it's a different scenario when Jalen Hurts every year has a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
So it depends.
it'll
It
be
depends.
different,
Like,
but I think they'll still have like real good success in the regular season, despite that.
And the
Um,
defense is still crazy good too.
yeah,
So
they always find a way to add, even when they lose players.
yeah. All
Next
right.
up, I'm gonna give it. This was, I mean, I don't, I kind of go back and forth on this one. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna play it safe here. I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lions.
Mm,
Like, now I
wow.
know that I know
mm.
they lost some players defensively, but I
It's not
mean,
just that, they lost their offense and defensive
Ben
coordinators.
Johnson. Ben Johnson is now with the
And
Bears.
Aaron Glenn.
And Aaron Glenn.
yeah, but I think they'll still have a pretty good season. I don't know. I'm just confident
Their
in what they
roster
have.
is good.
Their
Yeah,
O
the
line is
roster.
good. Their roster is good. Their O line is good. Like Jared Goff is still gonna be protected.
No, of
And
course.
at the
So as long
season,
like, we talk about this too, especially as
they got
when
a
we talk
good two dynamic
when
running
we talk
back
about the
duo.
Dolphins, we always talk about the line. And so I think if Jared Goff is protected, then the rest takes care of itself.
Shh, shh.
Then I'm gonna have
Don't make Nick hear you say that, man. Come on, man.
Nick hears of the service in the Dolphins force. Then I'm gonna go with the San Francisco 49ers. I think they'll have a
What?
I think they'll have a major bounce back year, man. Because compared to the other guys in the division, I mean, there's not much other
It,
threat. There's not much other.
we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Actually, no, wait. I'm
Just
gonna switch it.
keep going, Anthony. Keep
I'm gonna
going.
switch.
Keep going.
I'm gonna switch it. Actually,
You're gonna
Keep
switch
going.
it?
Keep
Buccaneers.
going.
No, Bucks get third. Then Niners get fourth.
I like that better.
I'm gonna switch it to that. My bad. I keep forgetting
I
some
mean, you still.
divisions.
I
My
mean,
bad.
you're still wrong in the West Division, but okay.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It's our takes, so it doesn't.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with the Niners
All
on
right,
this
last
one.
three picks.
Last three, I'm gonna go with Packers. Packers get the fifth.
Mm, that's a good pick.
Uh, six. I'm gonna go with Commanders, but I think they'll be an early
Mm.
exit. They're gonna be an early exit.
I
in my
mean, they
opinion.
just agreed contract extension with Terry McLaurin, so
Yeah, but I just think there's gonna.
that
I think
deviates like distractions.
it does, but
The-
at the same time, that sophomore slump can be a real.
That's why I was worried about the Broncos, because
with Bo Nix.
yeah,
And for my last one, no, I'm not going Cowboys. Just so we know that.
Why you
Just
just
so
mention
just to
it?
get that out of the
Why
way.
I thought you might have. I thought you might have.
No. If any, like you guys know me, I'm an ultra Cowboys hater.
Hey, Kolya, how did the Giants do and
We're
the
not doing this
Cowboys
right
do in
now.
the
We're not doing this
preseason?
right now.
Oh, preseason? Yeah, because that counts, right?
Yeah, because the Giants were producing over 30 points, and the
'Cause-
and the,
but
and the,
the-
and
but
the
the-
Cowboys were
But
allowing
the
30
preseason
points per
counts,
game.
right? The preseason actually counts, or
We're
All
not
right.
doing this right now,
No,
guys. We're
it
gonna
doesn't
save it for
matter.
another time.
just who's your
For
last
my
team? Who's
last
your last
spot,
team?
this may be hot, but I'm gonna go Seahawks.
That's not that
Sam
hot.
Darnold.
I
Sam
thought
Darnold.
you were gonna pick him to
I
win the
think Sam
division.
Darnold can translate to what he had last season. So I think the way he rebuilt himself, I think is gonna translate into the
No
Seahawks. Season.
Rams. Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't know. I just feel like they had a good advantage because of course the Niners were banged up all over. They had nothing going for them last season.
I mean,
And the Seahawks were good, but they weren't strong.
that's
So
been the story for the Niners, man. The injuries, especially with
yeah,
quarterback situations, it's crazy.
yeah, but I think they'll
At the
bounce
same
back.
time, they lost Debo Samuel with the Commanders now.
Yeah, but he's also getting older. Not to say he's not good. It's just that's the
He's
only fact.
he could be either a running back or a wide receiver. That the dude is gonna still have like an impact in any team, especially when he's hungry to win a Super Bowl. Since he's not be the reason why the 49ers lost twice, but like same time he also didn't have like that big impactful performance to help them.
He had a good.
Yeah.
He had a good season 1 year.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
those are
Kolya.
All right.
all right.
I agree. I agree with you, Anthony. I think the Eagles are going to be number one. They're projected third right now to win the Super Bowl according to Vegas. I think it's going to be hard to beat them in the regular season. This team is loaded from offensively and defensively. The team is absolutely loaded.
Tush push.
Yeah, I
Did
mean-
not get banned.
it's going to be tough to beat Philly, I think, this year. Anyway, my number two. It's tough. It really is. My number two is gonna surprise you guys, and Raul might leave the room when I say
Oh
this.
gosh, please God.
It's not the Cowboys.
No, I
don't
know,
worry.
I know, because you can. I'm just like.
Oh yeah, because I can't. I think the Green Bay Packers will finish as the number 2 seed in the NFC.
Okay.
Jordan
can see that
Love-
possibility.
It's a hot take. It's a hot take.
That's a hot take, actually. I mean, and how do you say? Matt LaFleur has proven that he's a good coach.
Yeah,
Like
and
a lot of people
their-
thought that he was gonna have a downfall when Aaron Rodgers left.
Jordan Love
like the
is-
Packers,
is
the Packers have had more
really
success than
good.
the Jets. So
Jordan
like
Love
Robert
is
Saleh
awesome.
got fired, and Matt LaFleur, like post Aaron Rodgers era, he's actually done an amazing job.
And I just think the Lions are going to regress just a little bit with the. I think losing the players and Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn is gonna
Lions affect them. Something similar with the
It's gonna move
Eagles
them
in
down.
20. Something similar with the Eagles in 2023.
Right, exactly.
They can have
and
actually
I,
good.
and I
they
love
can
the
have-
Matthew Golden draft pick. I think he's going to be really good. For
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So the Packers are my number 2. Number 3. I'm going to go with the Rams.
South or West?
I'm
going with the
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, I think. I mean, this
Doesn't
team
it
is
worry
also,
you? Doesn't it worry you like the Matthew Stafford back injury? Like,
I mean, he said
Stetson Bennett
he's one of
actually
the
has a
toughest
backup.
guys.
Stetson Bennett has a backup. He balled in the preseason.
I mean, Jimmy G
know
is the backup, but
Stetson Bennett was the one playing the preseason though.
but Jimmy G, like
We're not going
on their roster, is the backup.
I don't think I think after what we saw from Stetson Bennett, I think he's a champion with Georgia. Like he's a back-to-back champion with Georgia. Like I feel like
Hey, Jimmy G's a champ too with the Patriots.
oh still.
But Stafford's injury doesn't worry me. He's one of the toughest. He's one of the toughest NFL players.
Yeah.
I know that he's old too, but this team is still really good. Like they got Devontae Adams in free agency.
There's a
This
big
This defense is still incredible. Sean McVay is still the coach.
Even without like post era from Aaron Donald, Jalen.
Yeah,
Ramsey,
I mean,
Von
but look,
Miller,
like Byron Young
Miller.
and Fisk and what's his name, Jared Verse. I think they're, I think they're still really loaded.
And bro,
defensively.
I feel like Blake Corum, like in the second year,
Yeah, he could
was
be
a
really
big,
good too.
He was a big running back for the Michigan. Like he was a big piece of when they won the national championship, other than the defense.
Exactly. So I have them finishing third, and then Tampa Bay fourth. I mean, Atlanta, Carolina, and New Orleans, they're not going to win that division. So
All three are out.
Yeah.
I'm even giving my take without even like starting it. Those three are out for me.
whoa, spoilers! No, but the wild card, I got the Lions, just because I think they'll fall off.
That was
from winning the
your big
division,
take.
but they don't get out of the playoff. Like they don't fall out of the playoffs. I have the 49ers still in there. I think if they're healthy, they're still one of the best teams. And I actually agree with Anthony. I think the Seahawks get in. This team, they've looked
So you
really
got three
good in
teams
the
in the West.
preseason.
You guys got
Yeah.
3 teams in the West.
Yeah, They look really good in the preseason. I mean, the offensive line is one of the worst in the league, but it looked really strong in free agents in preseason, and their
I
new
mean, let's see how Sam
offensive
Darnold
coordinator,
does.
their
Let's
new
see how Sam
offensive
Darnold does.
coordinator is actually, I think, going to help Darnold. Clint Kubiak, I think, is going to help out Sam Darnold tremendously because he's a really good offensive coordinator. So those are my
I mean,
takes.
right now, like the pieces that he has to throw, like right now, his first option is not looking well. I mean,
It's JSN.
Jackson Smith Najiba, like right
Yeah.
now,
And
this
then,
his
I
first
mean, you got
option.
Cooper Kupp. You got, yeah, I mean,
Cooper
look,
Cup,
Seattle.
yeah. I forgot about that.
But
Cooper
the
Cup.
defense is still going to be really good.
DeMarcus Lawrence signed with them.
They're another
He's-
team that's like Pittsburgh, right? Like their defense is going to be really good,
Yeah,
but their offense is going to be, we'll see what
Well,
happens.
it was interesting. Me seeing that Jalen Monroe got drafted by them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was really good in the
He was good.
preseason.
Well, I
too.
mean, he disappointed at the end of last season with Alabama, especially in that ball game that they had. But yeah, like he's still like he can reinvent himself with that team. I'm gonna do this as quick as possible since we already had hit the 1 hour mark. But definitely Eagles. All of us agree that's still they're the reigning champions. Even though they're gonna have the new offensive coordinator, the pieces are still there. They got the chemistry, the system as well. And Nick Sirianni, like he's brought in the team to Super Bowl appearance. He could have won one if it wasn't for the defense that basically like disappeared. Like they were top 3
He could have
that
won
year
two.
when they I mean something happened, especially when the Chiefs offense was not like that elite. Like they were inconsistent, like drop passes and all of that. That's why it was surprising how they scored. If I'm not mistaken, it was 38 points. Yeah, 38-35. That was the final result. But I still got the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? That dynamic duo between Hurts and Barkley. And then you got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. Like it's crazy what they have in the offense. All right, so number 2, the Lions. They did bad in the preseason, but like Kolya says, it's preseason. They still like are contenders. I mean, the O line for me is like still top 3 in the league. In the West, I got the Rams, so that's top 3. I mean, I'm nervous about, but like you say, he's tough. But Matthew Stafford, come on, man, he's got to be healthy in order for them to have success. I got the Buccaneers in top 4, and now last 3. I'm gonna have the Washington Commanders top 5. I'm gonna have the Packers top 6, and then my last
The
take.
Bears.
The Bears are gonna be in the mixture to make it to the playoffs, but I'm having
Oh no.
the
I
New
might
York
leave this.
Giants making it to the playoffs.
You're not serious. You're not serious. You're not serious.
They have. I mean, you guys,
I got
you
my clip for Instagram.
you guys pick 3 teams in the West. I'm picking 3 teams in the East, and so I'm going with the Giants having a better season. Brian Dable showing that he's a good coach. We got a big quarterback room that any of them can lead the team to a playoff. The defense is going to be better than the Cowboys. I can guarantee that. Even their offense. And so I got the Cowboys even last in that division, obviously, because if I have 3 teams in the East.
When the Giants only win like 5 games this year, like
All right, so whatever.
I love how this
All right,
season is
so
around
what
here.
well, the thing that has me nervous, obviously, is the schedule. They got the hardest schedule in the NFC, but talent wise, like they can.
Talent-wise, they're not
literally
good either.
We're not doing this
What-
right now. We
what
gotta
is-
get through
What
this. We
is-
gotta get through
what
this,
is-
guys.
What
You
is
trust
the
Russell
offense
Wilson?
that what is
You
that
trust
doesn't
Russell
convince
Wilson?
you? What is the what? All right, so the Cowboys are
You
going to be
trust-
better defensively than the Giants. Hell no, they're not going to be better than the Giants defensively. And then and they're not even agreeing with Pike.
They're gonna have
Parsons.
rotating.
So
They're gonna have rotating quarterbacks.
Okay,
That's
We already
you're
know
paying
Wilson's
for
gonna start,
disaster.
and then
let's get to
Jackson
the
Dart is
awards.
gonna be.
Let's get to the awards. Let's get to the
Man,
awards.
I got the
here. I'm
Giants.
here
I
now.
got
So
Giants.
this is gonna be
I got
saved
the
for another
Giants.
episode.
I got the Giants. So all right. So
When the
we're going
Giants
awards.
finish 15, your take
Okay.
is gonna be
Now we get to the awards. Now we get to the awards, gentlemen.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up then.
I'm gonna go real quick on this one. MVP, I got Josh Allen.
who's
Back to
second.
back.
He's second, by the way. He's second.
Back
He's
to
second
back.
in the odds.
Yeah, I got him going back to back. I know
Yeah.
Lamar is a favorite, but I got Josh. I'm gonna have this might be crazy. I'm gonna have Jamar Chase as offensive player of the year.
Again, he's second in
Yeah.
offensive.
I just so you know, I haven't checked the odds. So
No,
the fact that I'm going,
that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
for defense, this might be biased because I sort of claimed the Browns, even though I didn't really. Miles Garrett. I'm gonna give you Miles Garrett.
He's third.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Cam Ward. My bad. I forgot. He slipped my
He's
mind for a
second.
second. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Abdul Carter.
He's the favorite.
Yeah. Comeback Player of the Year. Give me Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, I thought
That's a good one. I slept on that.
that.
Give me Christian. And for Coach of the Year, Raul, your guy, Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel with
Who's-
the Patriots.
who's
Even
the favorite?
even if they don't make you
Even
pick
if they
them to
don't make it, I think just how he's gonna develop.
I mean, I don't think they gave Coach of the Year to the teams that don't make the playoffs.
They don't.
No,
No, they don't really.
they don't really.
I don't know. I think
He
he's
could
gonna
be,
do-
but he could be a candidate.
I think he's a strong
finish
candidate
as a
just because of
finalist.
I think he's just gonna prevail a lot with the Patriots. Might not be playoff material just because maybe need one more year, but I think he's gonna do a lot of great stuff for them, the Patriots. Yeah.
All right, Kolya.
MVP. I'm going with the best player in the world, man. I'm going Lamar Jackson. Until somebody can truly beat him, and Josh Allen had the Joel Embiid MVP last year,
Oh.
and we know we until somebody truly beats Lamar in my eyes.
So what did Josh Allen
the
have?
MVP.
Who was Josh
Josh
Allen's
Allen-
first option? What was his first option?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? That actually
What?
makes matter.
Who was
That-
Joel
he
Embiid's
doesn't
second
have-
option? Who was Joel Embiid's second option the year that he won? Tobias Harris,
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey?
I like the
He still had
I like
Tobias.
the-
that year.
Who did Josh Allen had as a first option after Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis left?
Doesn't matter. I'm picking Lamar. He's the best player on the planet.
Let's keep
I'm
on
not
going.
disagreeing. I'm not
Hold it.
disagreeing with you there.
Cody, let's keep on going. Keep on going.
Offensive player of the year. I'm gonna go Saquon again.
Mhm.
I think if the Eagles finish number one, I think he's why not? Like, I mean, he won it last year, so you
Yeah.
could do it again. Defensive
Okay.
player of the year. Really tough take. I'm gonna say Aiden Hutchinson from the Lions. I think if he's healthy,
I think he would have made comeback player of the year.
but if he's healthy, he could definitely win it. I was torn between him or TJ Watt, but I went with Aiden Hutchinson. Offensive rookie of the year. There's no way in hell I'm picking Ashton Genty. As a Chargers fan, I'm not picking Ashton Genty. So I'm gonna back my boy. I'm gonna say Omarion Hampton is gonna win offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year, I'll go Travis Hunter. I think if they start him at corner, I think he can win it. Comeback player of the year, I'm going with Dakota Prescott, Dak Prescott, baby, to win comeback player of the year. And then my coach of the year, I'm gonna say Matt LaFleur.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good
All right,
one.
Raul, let's get it
Because
going.
I
brother.
had the
Let's get it
Packers
going.
finishing second. That's why. In the. So
Man, you actually had like good picks after Dak Prescott. I'm like, oh
Let's
my
keep it
Why?
rolling,
Why
god.
would he
Raul. Let's
not?
keep
Why
it
would he
rolling,
not be on
brother.
there?
What like
He's the
what
favorite.
like what has he proven you really in life for you to pick him? Like what
Why?
has he
Why would I
done?
not pick him?
What I mean,
He
first of
was an
all,
MVP candidate a few years ago.
you have him as a favorite in that department, and the dude like all he does is disappoint in the
It's
playoffs.
a
Let,
regular
The
season award.
dude,
It's
let's
a
keep
regular
it
season
going.
award,
all
and
right,
he's one of the
so
best in the
all
regular
right, so
season.
wait, so we
Let's
gotta
go,
wrap this.
Raul. Give us yours, brother. We're
All right,
dying to
we
hear
gotta.
yours. We're dying to hear yours.
All right, so MVP
Russell
wise,
Wilson?
I mean, I want to go with Lamar Jackson,
Oh,
but
I thought it would have been Russell Wilson.
since all of you guys are picking him, then I gotta go with
I
something
went with
No,
different.
Josh.
Anthony went with Josh Allen.
Oh, you went with Josh Allen?
Yeah, I went with Josh Allen.
All right. So right now, like
Pick Joe Burrow.
stable wise, like obviously Lamar Jackson is the favorite. Josh Allen could be in the mixture. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is always gonna be like in the mixture. I'm gonna make things interesting. I'm gonna go with
Russell Wilson.
since they are the reigning champions.
Okay.
And
Oh,
right now he doesn't have pressure on himself, so he
oh no, is it
basically
gonna be
like
Saquon?
it gonna be two ways. No, I can't put him because I can
Okay.
put him as almost offensive player of the year, but I'm gonna have Jalen Hurts as MVP because Jalen Hurts is still being criticized
Wow.
of him not being, even though he won the Super Bowl MVP, he's still not being the reason why everybody's been discussing that he's still, how do you say, has convinced that he's like, I mean, did you guys saw the rankings for top 10 players? Did you guys saw the rankings for top 10 quarterbacks? He was not even in the top 5. He was
That's
not even in the
crazy.
top 5. So that's going to give him a lot of motivation. That's going to give him more inspiration. Like, prove everybody. So, all right. So, after my 2 Super Bowl performances,
Jalen, by the way,
you guys,
Jalen Hurts is 6th in MVP voting this year.
but all right. But in the rankings from ESPN, he was not even top 10 quarterback or top 10 player.
Yeah,
Even us, when we did our top 10 players coming in this season, we didn't have him.
Yeah,
So that basically like is a big hype
because
for
everybody only
him.
talks about Saquon.
Exactly. Everybody's
Yeah.
basically giving more credit to Saquon. So I feel like Jalen Hurts this year is gonna silence a lot of critics that still don't have him like as a top 10
It's a good pick.
offense quarterback, impactful player in the league.
It's a good pick.
So offensive rookie of the year. That one is interesting.
Not even offensive player. You want to jump straight to the rookies? Okay.
Oh my bad. Offensive player of the year. My bad. I think I got Derrick Henry. I got
Okay.
Derrick Henry. He could be a big reason why.
Where is he?
Number
Where is he on the odds?
He's number
Kolya?
4.
Okay.
I could have him like he's gonna be hungry for a Super Bowl. Like he already has proven he's one of the best running backs
And he's
in
won it in the
Tennessee
past.
and the Ravens. Like, and he wasn't the reason why Tennessee didn't make it all the way to the Super Bowl at the same time with the Ravens. I'm just feeling like he's gonna be a big impactful player again with the Ravens, especially with that O line. I feel like he can win Offensive Rookie of the Year over Saquon Barkley and over like Jamar Chase and any other like
And Derrick Henry's won the
wide
award
receivers.
before. So
Yeah, he's already won it before. So,
yeah.
And Defensive Play of the Year, I wanted to go with Myles Garrett. Now
You can take it.
this is a tricky part. Like with the Broncos having that elite defense, I'm gonna go with Pat Certain
Again.
again,
Back to back.
back to
Wow.
back. Not a linebacker
Where's he
type of
on the
player.
odds?
He is number
Is he-
12. on the list.
Damn.
But
Damn.
because he's a corner,
That's a
corners
take.
don't
That's a
don't
big
really
take.
win it.
Yeah.
Don't win it.
I mean,
All right, that's a good one. That's a good hot take right there.
I thought you would have gone
Trevon
with your
Diggs.
boy.
Trevon Diggs could have won it if he didn't got injured.
I thought you would have gone with your boy T.J. Watt, bro. But
Now that's where
Sorry.
I was gonna go as comeback player of the year. That's what I was gonna go with him, but I'm not gonna go with him. Like he was in my top
you want to
three
do
type
your
of campaign.
rookies?
I'm gonna go with my comeback player of the year before the rookies.
Okay, all right.
Nico Collins. Nico Collins, he got injured.
Did he get hurt?
Yeah, and Stephon Diggs as well.
Oh.
Both
Well,
big
Diggs
pieces.
is on the list. He's not on the list.
Yeah,
Nico
but both
Collins
got.
didn't really get hurt. How many games did he miss last year?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm looking in here because
Whoa,
I was
Diggs?
searching.
No, Nico Collins.
Collins.
No, Nico Collins, and he had a 7 touchdown, 1,006 yards, 68 receptions.
If they miss like 2 games, it doesn't count.
He missed 5 games.
Okay.
He missed 5 games, so
It's an interesting take. Yeah.
I mean, remember the Texans is a team that if Nico and Stephon Diggs wouldn't got injured, they actually could have been the biggest threat for the Chiefs. The Texans, after C.J. Stroud's rookie year, and the pieces with Joe Mixon, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz, man, they had a good offensive weapons around him. And DeMeco Ryan, what we did with the defense, if it wasn't for Stefan Stefanski, he could have won Coach of the Year in his first year coaching that team. So I have that, and now let's go with the Coach of the Year. This is where it gets interesting.
Well, by the way, Mike Vrabel was number 2, Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Coach of the Year?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's all right, so guys.
Oh, I should have picked Liam Cohen because I had the Jags.
I mean, depending of how I got in it. I mean, Matt LaFleur was actually a good pick. I'm not gonna lie with that. In the East, you guys don't feel like the Giants are gonna make it to the playoffs. I feel like they're making.
Do you want me to say the favorite is Ben Johnson?
With the Bears, that's too much pressure.
No.
Man, that's too much pressure. That's too much pressure.
No.
That's too much pressure. Right now, if the Broncos are a top 3 team, not all obviously for that to happen, they gotta win the division. The way they finished the preseason, I know it's preseason, but Sean Payton can actually be a candidate.
Where's he on the list?
With that elite defense, that offense.
7.
Okay, that's not bad.
I feel like Sean Payton can actually the Broncos can be sleepers. And now rookie, offensive and defensive, I gotta go with Abdul Carter from the Giants. I'm telling you, man, the Giants are gonna make noise this season. Even though Kolya thinks I'm stupid and I'm crazy for that. And then
this is gonna be ongoing all season.
And then offensively, man, it's just that the Titans don't got enough pieces for Cam Ward to succeed. A lot of people have expectations with Bryce Young, and C.J. Stroud ended winning Rookie of the Year because he was actually in a better situation. So, offensively, right now, it's mostly either a wide receiver, running back, or quarterback, obviously. But right now, looking at the first round, man, I gotta go with Travis Hunter. Now, nobody.
I thought you were gonna go with Henderson from your Patriots.
I actually was gonna go Sean Jonty.
Yeah, who's the favorite?
I
thought you would have gone with Henderson.
Because right now, Sean Jonty, all right, who do the Raiders have?
Brock Bowers.
Who? Brock Powers, he's actually ranked number 1 tight end, but he's not a rookie.
Yeah.
He's not a rookie. So and then all right, Geno
That's what I.
Smith is
But yeah, that's what I said. That's favorite.
Geno Smith is with Pete Carroll. Obviously, what was the first option that you told me? Wide receiver. It was
For what
that the
team?
Raiders have. Did the Raiders have?
Brock Bowers.
I mean, he's a tight end.
Well, they have Jacoby Myers. They actually just signed Amari Cooper too. So there you go.
Amari Cooper just signed with them. But
and then their number 1 just requested the trade.
All right,
Jacoby
so
Myers.
no, I'm trying to. Yeah. It's just that roster wise. Wait, let me quickly. Brock Powers right now, like he's the first option. Jacoby Myers right now is the first option as a wide receiver. Raheem Mostert, like what he did with the Dolphins was crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's on the Raiders.
Yeah,
Is Travis Hunter gonna be the number 1 option though at receiver? Because Brian Thomas Jr. is a very good receiver. I know that he's a second-year player, but he had a really good rookie season too.
No, but I still feel like right now.
But also you do see like the GM and even the head coach of the Jaguars, like how they really support Travis. So not saying favoritism, but like maybe that gives them an edge. So they don't have a good supporting system.
All right, so they signed running back Travis Etienne Jr. Brian Thomas Jr. as a wide receiver. Like if that's your first option, like they're gonna run the ball more with Ashan Janti after the crazy career that he had in college football. And especially he was a big factor why Boise State, to be ranked 3 in the nation. How does that happen? How the hell does that happen? And
it's a complicated process.
But no, I gotta go with Travis Hunter.
With Travis Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, like Ashan Janti was my first option. But at the same time, like the Raiders, I feel like got more pieces than the Jaguars. Like right now, the Jaguars.
But are the Raiders going to be good enough to where he could be in the discussion?
That's a good question right there. Like between both teams.
And how good are the Jags?
They're going
to be good
in the AFC. In the AFC between the Jaguars and the Raiders. I feel the Raiders are going to have more
and
success,
the Patriots,
which is crazy.
Which
is crazy. So like if that's the scenario, Ashan Janti should be like one of the favorites to win it. So,
I mean, he is the favorite to win it.
But right now, like Travis Hunter, like
Travis Hunter's number 4, by the way. So it's not too crazy.
Either he plays like both spots, like still like he has that expectation to have Rookie of the Year. So
no love for Shedeur, Anthony.
They're not even giving him. They're not, dude. They're not giving
already.
If they were even gonna give him an opportunity, I would consider it, but they're just not. So
no love for Dylan Gabriel. Come on, man.
Man, he's too small to even see over the line.
I mean, at the same time,
that's what they said about Kyler Murray. and look at him, professional Call of Duty player.
Man, this person's not gonna be in none of the awards that we just mentioned, but I feel like Bryce got to do something this season.
Bryce Harper?
What?
Bryce Young.
Oh, Bryce Young.
Bryce Harper.
I'm sure. My bad. My mind's all over the place.
Bryce Young's got to do something, man. I know he's.
I was actually gonna ask you guys. Even though he hasn't been injured. Like
but he's been in a bad situation. He's been in a mediocre organization at the same time.
But last year at the second half, he played really well.
Yeah.
Like after he got benched, he retooled, and then he came out and played really well. So
yeah. So
I definitely think that they're going to be better too with McMillan, who I think is going to be really good and potentially their number 1 option. So maybe I mean he could be in the Rookie of the Year conversation, depending on how things go.
I agree. Now, guys, those were hot takes. Like, then we gotta ask Nick, like, what does he have like in?
If anything, I'll have him make a video so that way I'll post on our Instagram. That way he gives his takes.
All right, that sounds perfect. All right, Anthony, you want to take it? Just to end the segment? Yeah, let's take it. Yo, let's take us
what?
home. Take us home, man. What do you mean take us home?
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching the show. Let us know what you think of our takes. What's up?
So what if it's during the day and you just said had a good night?
We're in the night right now, man. We record at night. Everyone should know this right now. Come on, man.
It's been a
But
long
give
day
us
for
also
all of
your
us.
give us your takes as well on all this. And,
Yeah, leave
we
it
will
in the comment section below.
Yeah, in the comments below, and we will see you guys next week.
Jets are gonna make the playoffs. Jets are gonna be better than the Giants.
What?
Jets are gonna be better than the Giants.
Wrap it up. Wrap
We
it
can't.
up.
We can't even
Only
end the
you can
show
end it.
on the right
Okay,
note.
you can end it, Raul. And
Good night, everybody.
Jets are gonna be better.